Hello friends, this is Normal here for Technique, and in this video we're going to do the detailed camera review of the LeEco Letv. So this is the device with us. We have the Letv with us. This has a 16 megapixel rear camera, dual tone LED flash, f2.0 aperture, face detection, autofocus, and there is also an 8 megapixel front facing camera with f2.2 aperture. So that is the camera specification. So this phone can record videos in 4K and 1080p resolution. Now let's see the camera interface first. So this is the camera interface of the Letv. So not much of change with respect to the Letv, and we have the option to switch to front facing camera, enable or disable flash. Click the settings and we have different options like voice control, shutter sound, white balance, picture size can be changed, exposure can be changed, contrast, sharpness, saturation. All these things can be changed. So here you can see there are additional modes like scene mode, beauty mode, then square, night mode, and HDR. So these can be pulled out from here. You can just swipe here and pull out the options here. Then we have the option to switch to panorama, video, and slow motion. On the top we have this option to change the filters. So almost 9 filters are included. You can quickly add some filters to the photos, and taking photos is pretty quick. You can see that it does take photos in quick time. Now we'll go into the camera samples and see how good the camera samples have come out in different conditions. Before that, let's quickly have a look at the video recording mode as well. You can see that the video recording is 4K, and there is also 1080p, and there's also 720p. There's also slow motion recording at 720p. So that is the camera aspect of the Letv. Now let's go into the camera samples taken with this device. So you can see that the daylight shots which we have taken with this device have come quite decent for a phone in this segment. The colors look quite good, but they're not consistent, and at times the colors look pretty washed out. The exposure levels are not really that great, and at times the exposure is quite high, and that results in colors being distorted, and that happens quite a lot of times. So daylight shots haven't come really great for a phone priced below 15k. The camera quality could have been better. The same we experienced in even the Letv as well. The camera quality was not that great. So it's not about the processor, it's about the LeEco's processing algorithm. Even with the Snapdragon 652 octa-core chipset, which is a pretty good chipset from Snapdragon, and the camera performance looks quite average on this device. And talking about the macro shots, the colors again look quite good, but then there is an issue with focusing. Even the face detection autofocus doesn't work really well, and even when you tap the photos, tap the viewfinder to focus, it doesn't work out, and some of the close-up photos have come blurred. That's another issue. These issues can be fixed with software upgrades, but then LeEco should work on these, because camera is one of the priorities in sub 10k or sub 15k price point. So they can't just ignore with a poor camera on this device. So overall, we would say daylight shots have come quite average, not really the best. We have seen better devices, better cameras perform in this segment. Now looking at the low light images, again quite decent clarity, but then the noise levels are more pronounced. Even under artificial lighting, the noise levels are quite high, and even if you zoom in, you can see the noise levels are quite high. Now ultra low light photos, definitely they're noisy, and you can't really talk anything about that, because it's completely noisy, and this can be to an extent fixed with software updates. We are expecting LeEco to work on these issues in the camera. Now the video recording, there is 1080p video recording and 4K video recording. Just like what we said about the camera samples, the photo samples, the same happens with the video sample as well. There is focusing issue while recording video, and the clarity of the video looks pretty average, or we would even say it's below average, because the color quality was quite washed out, and there is noise even in the video recording. So that is the camera sample from the Letv. Now the front facing camera, so there is an 8 megapixel front facing camera here. You can see that the front camera does have some decent options. You can see there is a beauty mode. You can just slide this to increase or decrease the beauty mode, and the 8 megapixel camera works quite decently. You can see that the photos taken with the 8 megapixel selfie camera looks quite decent, and they are pretty good for social shares. So overall we would say the camera disappoints on the Letv. We would have expected a much better camera, considering that this has one of the good mid-range processor out there, the Snapdragon 652 along with 3GB RAM. So overall we would say the camera on this device was quite disappointing, and if you're looking for a great camera smartphone below the price point of rupees 15k, we wouldn't definitely suggest this device, because there are better devices out there, the Moto G4 Plus, the Redmi Note 3, the Lenovo ZUK Z1, the Honor 5X. All these devices are better performing the camera smartphones in this price point. So if your priority is camera, we would suggest you to avoid the Letv. It's not the best camera out there. So that was the detailed camera review of the LeEco Letv. And if you're looking for a great camera smartphone, you should be checking out other devices in this price point. So that's all guys, hope you like this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to your YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching, have a great day.